The state-owned company for the production of identity cards and passports, Identitech, which has continued the activity of the concessionaire Aliat, reported revenues of nearly 3.7 billion lek in 2024, according to financial statements submitted to the National Business Center. Compared to the same period a year ago, when the company was active only in the second half of the year, revenues have doubled. The company, just like its predecessor Aliat, has continued the tradition of high profit margins and an activity with a guaranteed return. Profit before taxes was 1.63 billion lek, or about 16 million euros. The profit margin was 44%, much higher than the economy's average, which does not exceed 10%, according to other data from Instat. Until July 2023, the production of passports and identity cards was carried out through the concession for the production of biometric passports and identity cards. This concession was signed in 2008 with partners such as ID-EMIA SA France, which operated through the company Aliat. During its operation, Aliat achieved high profit margins. For example, in 2022, its last full year of operation, Aliat registered revenues of 5.5 billion lek and profits of 1.7 billion lek, with a profit margin of 31%. In 2021, which was the year with the highest results, revenues were 6.5 billion lek and profits were 2.6 billion lek, with a margin of about 40%, which is still slightly lower than that of the state operator. Aliat achieved an annual turnover of over 404 million euros and about 110 million euros in net profits over a decade of operation, according to data from its balance sheets. Meanwhile, Albanian citizens face the highest costs in the region for obtaining passports and identity cards. In Albania, to get a biometric passport, one must pay 7,500 lek, or about 75 euros. With an accelerated deadline of 2 to 3 days, the fee increases to 18,000 lek, or about 180 euros. In Kosovo, according to the Ministry of Internal Affairs, the fee for a biometric passport is 30 euros for persons over 18 and 15 euros for pensioners. For an expedited procedure within 72 hours, an additional 5 euros is added. For children, the cost is 20 euros for 5 years. In Montenegro, a normal biometric passport costs 40 euros. In North Macedonia, the cost is around 40 euros. In Serbia and Montenegro, the fee also does not exceed 40 euros.